I was a very angry person, very negative, very much wanting to be left alone by everyone and everything, but in a very negative sort of way. I didn't find a lot of pleasure in anything I did. I didn't see really a lot of good about my life in general. All of that has fallen away. I have a very, very deep sense of happiness, of well-being. I'm not angry anymore. I released it all, and I just feel totally contented with life now.
Well, I was pretty much a happy person before the course, but I'm even more in well-being, and I have inner peace and joy and just experiencing life with a new awareness, a new consciousness. How do you explain a transformation from happiness to extreme happiness? There's just an inner joy. It just doesn't matter what's going on, the life situation. I have infinite patience. All judgment has just totally dissolved when you reach that state of oneness and beingness and realize we are all one. So that all goes toward an inner peace, the patience, the calmness, the stillness, and the being.
Prior to starting the course, I was quite severely depressed, probably bordering on suicidal, although I would never have committed suicide, but my general manner and feeling about life was pretty grim. Lots of problems with parents and illness and Alzheimer's in two parents. Business very difficult and very bad, and it just seems to have been for the past 5 or 8 years an uphill struggle every day, and constant recriminations about I could have done it better, I should have done this, I should have done that, what if I'd have done this, what if I'd have done that, on and on and on. My whole day seemed to be recriminations about what I'd done or hadn't done or should have done or could have done. And the rest of the time was then preoccupied with what if this happens, what happens tomorrow, what will this happen, what if we do this and do that and do the other, and then go down this road, go down that road, go down the other. Just a constant battle of worry and anxiety all the time. I've had to think hard about that because all that's gone now, absolutely gone. So quite a different place from where I was just barely 6 months ago. The change for me is almost incomprehensible. Everything is absolutely perfect. And I've no desire to change anything or run off in this direction or that direction, because I feel quite comfortable and things are as they are, and I'm being looked after, and I feel part of a huge whole of which you're me and I'm you and everything is. It's quite difficult to put words to.
When we began the course, I feel like I was in a really good place. The Finder's course, I think, really just kind of helped push me over that last kind of hurdle. Something I'd been looking for my whole life, really, was this transcendent experience that I've, read about and heard about, and all of my great heroes, all had experiences with, and I had no idea that there were techniques to have the experience, to just kind of sort of try it on like a good suit, and just say, oh, well, that's what it feels like. That's really nice.
Before I took the course, I was pretty happy most of the time, but I could still get irritated with people sometimes, and things didn't go my way. And I definitely pretty much had an idea of how I thought everything should go. Um, so that would be a source of some of my frustration. And with taking the course, in time I found a lot more acceptance of not only others, but of myself. And even happier. The times when things might disturb me, they're at a much lower level and don't hang around very long at all. A lot of times it doesn't even bother me. I'm just aware that, oh, that would have bothered me in the past. So I really like that, because I would talk to myself, okay, you shouldn't let this bother you, blah, blah, blah. And I would do all this self-talk. And now almost all the time it's just automatic. Just experience a feeling of love, can be in a group, and as each person speaks, it's like that's the only person there, and I'm just feeling all this positive regard for them and acceptance of what they're saying. It doesn't have to be the way I think and feel, so it's not like they're clones, but just this overall acceptance of each person. God is in everything, so that's the way I experience it, that everything that is that essence, whether it's divine essence or just the essence of life.